from Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Ariza. This morning, the effort to drain millions of gallons of water from the old Piney Point phosphate plant continues. We are closely monitoring the situation as crews try to prevent an uncontrolled breach of contaminated water. The latest update from the Florida Department of Environmental Protection is that there is no second breach. The agency also says the uncontrolled discharge to Piney Point Creek has stopped, while the controlled discharges to Port Manatee continue to try to stabilize the system. More pumps are deployed, drones are flying consistently, and the EPA and U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has arrived. Meanwhile, Manatee County says that there are no new plans to expand the evacuation route. In fact, county leaders say the last expansion on Saturday was the worst case scenario for the areas just east of the gypsum stack. That final evacuation zone extends west of US 41 and now includes the Manatee County Jail. The sheriff says overnight, 267 inmates were taken to a Polk County detention facility, and another 200 more inmates could be transferred if needed. Hundreds of inmates remain on the upper levels of the jail. Two Florida lawmakers are talking about plans to close the gypsum stacks at Piney Point for good. Those are the elevated retention ponds holding all of that contaminated water. State Senator Jim Boyd, who represents Bradenton, and State Senate President Wilton Simpson says they will consider a budget amendment to fund the complete cleanup and closure of the gypsum stacks. Simpson called what's happening at Piney Point, quote, a catastrophe waiting to happen for too long. And he says we don't want to be talking about this problem again in 5, 10, or 20 years. And our in-depth coverage on Piney Point continues right now on abcactionnews.com, including our I-Team's deep dive on the company that owns the Piney Point property. And later today at 12:45, we are expecting to hear from Florida Commissioner of Agriculture Nikki Fried on this issue. We'll, of course, update you then. Starting today, a new job center is opening in Pinellas County. The goal is to hire people for the tourism and hospitality industry and help them rebound. It will open at the Chamber's office on St. Pete Beach. You can stop by every Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday from 10 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon and drop off your resume. They will try to place applicants with employers. We have all of this information for you and a link to who's hiring on abcactionnews.com. Our temperatures should be getting into the 80s today. Greg D's full forecast is on abcactionnews.com and our free mobile news app. Remember, local news is streaming 24 hours a day on our free streaming news channel. You can find that on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. Just search ABC Action News. Make it a good Tuesday.